What's up, guys? Tim here again. Working on the BMW. You might be a car guy if you endure blistering summer heat, neglect your adult responsibilities, and your wife thinks that you've joined some sort of cult because you spend so much time on your project car. If that's you, go ahead and like this video, subscribe down below, and let's get into today's video. So, working on the BMW again. I think we're gonna do the exhaust today. I have everything kind of set up underneath the car. I ordered a 4-inch pipe, so that should be interesting. I got an adapter for our Y pipe. This is what made sense in my head. I'm not sure if this is the right way, but this made sense in my head. I'll show you what we're working with. Under the car, I have our Y pipe that comes off, and it's 3-inch. There's a V-band on the other side of this Y pipe. I have a 4-inch pipe that goes all the way down. I have these cool pie cuts from Vibrant. I'm just gonna do a downwards dump, probably right where it is, right in front of the rear subframe, and just do a downwards dump from a 4-inch straight all the way down, kapow, and out. Ideally, I'd like to get this sitting up higher, but this is the actual Y pipe. Let's see what we can't do with that, and see if I can't tack weld a lot of this stuff in, because I don't trust myself to weld this yet and ruin it. This is what I got. I haven't welded this on yet, but this is a 4-inch V-band. I'm supposed to use this end that actually interlocks with it, but because I bought this adapter from a 3-inch to a 4-inch, I'm just going to use this adapter. The adapter's a little bit smaller than the other V-band. I don't know how that's going to do with like sealing, but I mean, if it's lined up right, it should be okay. And then we can obviously just put our 3-inch back on here. So I'm going to go ahead and see if this 3-inch fits on the car, and if it does, I think that we can just go ahead and start tacking some of this stuff together and kind of go from there. Ideally, I'd like to tack this V-band in, put the pipe in, and see how it is. It should be okay, but let me get this V-band onto the system, see how much I have to cut off of this pipe. I might have to cut off a little bit, but if I do cut anything off, it's going to be off this end. To give this even a gnarlier little down pipe, I'll give it its own little pie cut so we can dump it off even harder. I have 2 more pie cuts left over, but let's tack this and go from there. Welcome back, boys. It's been quite some time, and we were working on the exhaust, and I finally got the exhaust done, and it came out awesome. I want to show you right here. Look what we got. He basically welded this whole deal together, and now I'm ready to put it on the car. Kevin! I found Kevin. What's up, man? As with all projects, you don't see all the behind the scenes things, and let's just say I spent the last 8 hours trying to get the drive shaft in. I was gonna do the exhaust and put it up into the vehicle, but I thought maybe let's put the drive shaft in first, mess with that, make sure it's appropriate. Guess what? It wasn't. I don't know why or how, but the nut that tightens the drive shaft in the 2 pieces wouldn't come off. So I was running into an issue with the length of the rear of the drive shaft. The front of the drive shaft was pretty good. This is a ZF transmission, and it is a ZF, well, it's a 2000 328i drive shaft. So what ended up happening was, on the diff side, I was having a 1/2 inch to 1 inch gap between the 2 sides. This is the ZF drive shaft, and I have the Part Shop Max carrier bearing and the ZF transmission, so I don't know why or how it was messing up, but the one solution that I did end up coming up with, I don't know if it's long term going to be the best. I will still research more ideas, but this is what I did. That is the splines to the rear of the drive shaft. So that's how big of a gap that I have, almost 1 inch gap. What's weird is that the front of the drive shaft fits perfectly onto the ZF transmission. The carrier bearing fits awesome. And then in the rear subframe, there's a gap. I don't know why, but there is. I hope this isn't gonna break the diff, having it kind of backed out this way. But this is the only solution that I had for my current moment. So yeah, I did that. That took all of 8 hours to figure out. And then that little nut right there wouldn't come off and slide out. It was so weird. I was out there playing with it for hours. Okay, so drive shaft is in. Here it is. I still need to go get 2 bolts, but it is in. There's the exhaust. It does hang a little lower than I want to. Right here, especially between the Y pipe and the straight pipe. The Y pipe is a 3-inch pre-made CX racing kit, and right at the transmission mount, it does dovetail down instead of up. There's a giant gap in between here, which this whole deal could be pushed up into there. I might have to have it cut and redone, but for right now this is gonna work. And this is my cool little straps just to hold it in for temporarily. This is that 4-inch pipe. It's a 3-inch CX Racing Y pipe all the way to an adapter, a 3 to 4-inch adapter, and a 4-inch pipe all the way back with some pretty sweet pie cuts. So yeah, the exhaust is pretty much done. That's the exhaust. Let me see if I can't get a better picture, a better video of it. It's got a little dump over here, and yeah, it came out pretty good. Like I said, this is the only part that I don't like, is how you can already see like this is level with the car, and it does stick down pretty decently. And we're gonna run the car up higher anyways, but I still don't like it being that low. Yeah, so that's the exhaust. It took us all this time to build it and to get it mocked up and get in the vehicle, but now it's done. Next stop, I got something for you guys. I don't think that you guys know how the car's gonna look or what kind of body kit we're gonna get, but for the next video, I am going to have the whole car with the body kit on it, and I'm going to either wrap or paint the vehicle. So this is it for this video. If you like today's video, like, comment, share, tell your friends about it, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Y'all didn't think I was gonna leave y'all without listening to this beast, did you? Yeah, I might have. But what the heck? Let's get this bad boy going. Boys. Sounds dirty! Woo! I told you she'd sound good. Sorry, Kevin.